فيلم تاني بيدور في إطار رومانسي مناسب للاحتفال بعيد الحب هو أما. الفيلم المعتمد على رواية كلاسيكية شهيرة بنفس العنوان لجين أوستن، وسبق اقتباسها في أكتر من فيلم منهم كلولس سنة 1995.
سنة 1996 كان في اقتباس تاني بنفس عنوان الرواية بطلته جوانيث بالترو. أبطال الفيلم الجديد اللي بيعتبر الاقتباس الأحدث هيكلمونا عن الفروق بين النسخ المختلفة ومواضيع تانية.
Added a bit of slapstick comedy to it.
I think the wit and the humour, definitely, which is Autumn's thing, really, being an American and having some of those kind of old Hollywood references. And but it's, you know, the novels are so witty that it's good, I think, to have kept on to that as much as possible.
And everybody in the film is a hot mess, really, and they're trying to hide it, but we let you see when they kind of lose it a little bit.
I think what's different is Autumn de Wilde, the director, had a kind of fresh angle on it. She wanted to feature what she and Americans call, she's from California, screwball comedy. And her DOP, who is a bit of a genius, Christopher Blauvelt, had a whole idea of how it should look. She's a photographer, originally a photographer and then music videos, and she was meticulous about everything in the frame, so it's composed in a very beautiful way.
Emma.
I was asked to pitch on it, which was, you know, it sounds corny, but a dream come true. So it was really exciting because it did seem like the perfect first film, or my fantasy first film, to do a heritage piece, to do a Jane Austen story, the most important Jane Austen story I think ever written. You know, Emma was the first detective novel. Agatha Christie based her style of writing on the structure of Emma, in which once the secrets are revealed towards the end of the story, all the clues you realize on the second reading were there all the time. So there's a real math problem to putting Emma on the screen, and it was really exciting to work with Eleanor Catton, who wrote The Luminaries and won the Man Booker Prize. To work with such a brilliant writer, but also to have this sort of genius Austen translator to translate some of our personal human stories and the comedy of life that came from my own life, that they're sort of injected into the film.
Dearly beloved friends, we gather here.
It's wonderful to work with Anya Taylor-Joy, who's a truly marvellous actor. And it was dreamy to do business with him, and I am, you know, it is a very touching relationship. I think he's a valetudinarian, which is not to be confused with a hypochondriac. A hypochondriac is obsessively concerned with their own health, a valetudinarian with other people's, but therefore he is a control freak. And I think he sees in her, as her matchmaking control freakery, he sees her making mistakes that perhaps he himself has made, and therefore there is a compassion in him for her. And he waits until she hits a wall, as they now say, and he's there to catch her.
Emma.
Mr. Knightley.
This is your doing. She is the natural daughter of nobody knows who. Upon my word.
I had one day, and then I was playing a character in the 60s and doing a burlesque dance, so I didn't have any time to really think about it. I just had to jump. But yeah, that was me.
I think anything you do as an actor slightly invades your life, and for a while I just spoke in really long sentences. And you realise the power of like leaving meaningful pauses a bit more.